Hey, welcome back to astrometica. So, I got bored and I couldn't wait till tomorrow or whenever to make my next video. So, here we are back in here. Um, I've been running around gathering some materials. So, I've got the things I need to make the habitat room, the corridor, and the airlock. And then I've also got the parts to make an up smelter. Not sure if I got enough. I've got the parts to make this, but I may not make it. And as far as the fabricator goes, I'm just going to deconstruct this one and bring it with me. Um, One thing I do want to make, of course, is a battery charger. I am going to need that. Electronic part, iron bar, and copper wire. I think I need to make another copper wire. Lovely. We'll make one. Why not? And another electronic part, just because. Um, Now, I do have uh, one full battery, one empty battery on me, and then I've got an empty battery in here. Uh, so that's why I really need to make a battery charger. Now, I just need to get over to the spot where I'm going to build. Uh, I've got 3 oxygen tanks on me, 4 water, and I've got 6 space burgers. And then I've got all of this stuff for building with. So I think we might be ready to start setting up a base. And we're just going to head off in that general direction right there, because all those asteroids you see way in the back there, they're water. So I kind of want to get close to them. Um, I really wish there was a spot that I could kind of stop along the way, a dome like that, somewhere over here, but there isn't one. So we're just going to have to keep heading in this direction, and I'm going to have to use up 1 or 2 of my oxygen tanks along the way, and yes, oxygen just got low. Now, some of these asteroids do uh, come back after you've mined them, like when you log out of the game and then log back in, they tend to come back. Found that out. Okay, so we got a couple of guys hanging around over there. I don't want to build over there, really. We've got some water over here, but we've got more over there. And I don't have a way to deal with those little guys right there that are floating around. So, I'm thinking maybe I will just build my base right here. All right, let's open this up. Let's make a hab. And then let's put a corridor on it. Oops, my bad. There we go. And let's put an airlock on it. I keep doing that. And okay, that opens up the solar panel and stuff for us. Oh, well, that's a interesting development. Um, right, I don't have anything on there to build. Yeah, to create oxygen for me. Nah, my bad. Okay, so I've got these guys made. Now, there we go. The solar panel. I need iron bars, copper bars, and glass. Not a problem. I can get those. I'm going to need a battery. So 2 electronic parts and 2 iron bars. I have no iron bars on me. Frustrating. And I don't have enough to make electronic parts. Okay. We're going to have to do a bit of mining. Sort this mess out. Okay, we've got some silver, gold, a little bit of copper, 10 pieces of carbon, 2 pieces of nickel, 4 quartz. Okie dokie. And then we've got this stuff over here. Alright, time to go mining. And my battery is getting low, which means I'm going to have to make more. We'll collect some small ones because I don't have to use the battery on my mining tool for that, which is always a good thing. I'll grab a little more of that stuff. Why not? I mean, you can never have too much organic, you know. Space burgers being so nutritious. Yummy. Alright. Water, on the other hand, we could definitely use more of that. Yes, yes, I'm getting low on oxygen, I know. Yep, grab that, and head back this way. Because we've only got, like, 10 seconds of air left. Haha, beat you. Okie dokie. Let's see how much copper wire I can make here. I can make 4. Alright. Excellent. Glass? How many of those can I make? I make 2. Yeah. Alright. We have unlocked the blueprint for the habitat window. Excellent. Okay, what did I need? Okay, I need 1 glass, I need 2 iron bars, and a copper bar. And I just used all my copper and iron to make those. Oakley dokley. Well, let's head over here. These guys are relatively close. Doesn't take a ton of power to mine the iron. Copper is a whole other matter. And then, of course, you get into the more exotic materials. Ooh. You really want to have some upgrades on your mining tool when you go for those. Well, actually, you have to have upgrades on your mining tools if you're going to be going for more exotic stuff. Alright. You are the unfortunate victim of my mining operation. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Grab. Ooh, tried to grab it as I was going by. That didn't quite work. Okay. So, I needed 2 iron bars and a copper bar. Okie dokie. 1 copper bar. 2 iron bars. And what do I need for a battery? I need an electronic part. 2 of them. Oh, I need 2 more iron bars and an electronic part. I don't have enough iron. Or copper. Yeah, I need a ton more iron. I've got the copper wire, but we need a ton of wire, or iron, unfortunately. Okay, so these 3 down here. Alright, well. Hello there. Yeah, sorry about that. Battery socket. Huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. I have no batteries left. Uh-oh. Is anybody willing to sacrifice something? I do not want to sacrifice that one. You've only got 20%. We're gonna need to make a battery. Alright. Well, you know. These things happen. Alright. Back to it. Alright. That is unfortunate. Alright. I'm glad that stayed exactly where it was and just let me keep mining from where I left off there. That would really suck if these things reset to 100% if you stop mining them. Alright, well, you two are unfortunately right here. So, there we go. And, ooh, no. I was going to go for the big block of ice down there to get some water, but nah. Okay. How many of these can I make? 5. That works. Okay, I've got 3 copper wire, 2 glass. Sort this out. Thank you. 7 iron bars. We've got a copper bar. Ooh, a window. Okay, so I need an electronic part. Oh, crap. I needed iron for a copper part, and then I need... Oh, yeah. The grind is very real. Alright. You, come here. Yeah. Making burgers out of you later. Of course, supper tonight was pizza. Leftover pizza, but still, pizza. Grab you, my friend. Realize this is wearing down the only battery I've got, but I'm in desperate need of resources. Alright, you, come here. All of you, come here. I need iron, I need copper, silver, I need everything. Alright. In we go with 10 seconds to spare. Look at that. Alright. We need to make an electronic part. Okay. So I needed... Oh, I need 2 of them. That sucks. Okay. So I got the parts for that. I got to grab the silver out of the chest. Got the parts for that. Let's grab 1 stack of silver. What else do I need? Right, I was going to build a couple of the machines. Yeah. Smelter for sure I need to make. But I've used up stuff that I needed for that. Chipset and a copper bar. But in order to get the station up and running, we need a battery and a solar panel. Okay. Got that. Got that. Don't have any air capsules left. How many of these can I make? 2. All right. That's fine. Make 2 of those. That's all I can make. It's all the ice I've got. It's fine. It's all good. All right. Away we go.
Warning.
Seek fluid intake. Really? Hello? Where did... Huh? Where the hell did all my water go? I had, like, 7 of those things. Did I drop them here? I may have messed up. Okay. I bet... Nope, they're not there. And they're not there. Oh... Right. My death capsule is over there. I totally forgot about that. Oops. Alright. Well, we need to get over here and retrieve my death chest. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. All the stuff that I had in my backpack before is in there. So I gotta get there before my thirst and my oxygen run out, which, yep, should be able to do it. So the base I'm making is just around the corner. Well, not around the corner, it's right there. And that is not connected. Alright. Come on, jetpack. Up here. Yeah. I need to get there. Yes, I know my oxygen is low. Okay, take everything. Thank you. Use an oxygen. And drink a water. And we're kind of hungry too, so eat a burger. And apparently, the building system in this game just kind of drives me nuts. I wish they'd change this. I wish it would auto connect. Inventory's full. Seriously? Alright. Well, we need to put a ring on this. There we go. Alright. Grab that. Go in there. Alrighty. We have oxygen. Yay! No light, but we have oxygen. Okay. Well. We have managed that part. Okay, so I can make that. I can make that. Cool. Let's go do that. Okay. Alright, let's put our battery right there. And then our solar panel can go there. Ta-da! We now have a base out here. Alright. Next up on the list, a corridor miner that I need to mount on this thing somewhere, but I do not have the plans for it yet. So we still need to manually go around and grab stuff. I do need to make one of those, because, man, chew through batteries so quick. Hello, little battery charger. Oh, it threw the full one over there too. No, give me the full one back. Charge those two. It's all good. Alright. Anything else I can build? Well, I can build one of those. Cannot build that yet. My smelter, right. Copper and carbon. So I know I got the plans, or I thought I got the plans for that oxygen station. Huh. Apparently not. Okie dokie. So that big oxygen station, the two of them that I scanned over there on my way over to the bubbles, apparently I scanned one, but not the other one. Well, a little disappointed with that. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was something a little off with that second one. Okay. Let's go grab a whole bunch of ice. I'm trying to avoid going over there. I don't have anything I can open that container with. And then we've got those guys flying around over there. There's stuff in there and in there that I can scan, but I really don't want to go over there and play with the robots. They're not much fun. Yep, oxygen is low. I know. Alright. Take one of those. So we need to figure out a way to make bigger oxygen tanks, of course. And water capsules. That would be nice as well. Oh, hello. There's a thing over there. Oh, can't do anything with that. Can't really open that either. Really? Are you serious? Wow. Tearing through the oxygen like nothing here. I'm just sitting around doing nothing. That's insane. Okay. Well, apparently 70 seconds of oxygen just really doesn't last you very long. Let's use a med kit. There we go. We are a little bit thirsty. Let's drink one of those. Hunger's good. All right, we're up on everything pretty much. My battery is almost dead. Machina. I cannot make one of those. Okay. Copper and carbon. I've got the chipset though. Don't have enough for that. Or that. Do have enough for that though. Yeah. Let's do it. I didn't want that. Okay. Not what I wanted. Oh. Right. Oh, okay, there we go. Q and E. Jeez. They need to make that a little clearer. It's kind of annoying that that comes up the way it is. Used power is 115. Okie dokie. How are we doing over here? 50% on those. Not bad. Can't make any of that stuff. I could make a med kit. I'm probably gonna need one at some point. Okay, we've got the backpack, the jetpack, the scrapper, the mining tool, and the scanner, and the builder, and the flashlight. The hook tool I'm not going to bother with. Plus 30 oxygen capacity. Nice. Whereas this one, plus 50. Huh. Oh, yeah, right. That actually goes into my backpack. It's in my equipment. Yeah, I know what I was thinking. Okay, 2 copper wire and quartz. Okay, can I make 2 of those? Yes. Okay, I need some quartz. Use the quartz. Okay. Just realized how old that made me sound. I remember that movie. Good old Mel. I think he's still kicking around, too. Yeah, he is, too. Right, because they were going to make part 2 of that movie, and he was going to play Yogurt again, which is awesome. If they do make a sequel, to that movie, then I'm watching it for sure. Yeah, if Spaceballs 2 ever hits the theaters, I'm going. Oh, yes, yes. Oxygen's low. I know. No need to remind me. Yep. Oh, no. We may not make it. Ah! And we made it. Like. Okay. Can I... What was I making again? That. Yes. The oxygen capsule. Alrighty. Boom. There we go. So it doesn't matter. You just drag it over here somewhere and it just goes to the appropriate spot, which is great. We are now up to 100 seconds of oxygen. Awesome. 82% on the batteries. We're going to need more solar panels. Probably another battery. I do want a user terminal because I like to see how my hab is doing. Hello. What? That's not what I wanted. What are you talking about? Message monitor, user terminal. Oh, I didn't want that. That's what I want, is the power panel. Okay. Next time, read it. I need copper wire. Of course I need copper wire. When do I not need copper wire for anything? Okay. That one. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's just put that right there. Seems like a good spot for it. Hey, and look at all the new blueprints it opened up. Ooh. Okay, usable 124, current 125, needed 117. Ouch. Yeah, we definitely need more solar panels. Okay. Ah, but look at all the new stuff we got. Sweet. No new machines, no new advanced stuff or decorations. But that's fine. I need to make another one of these. Okay. Well, let's go outside and build one. Make that, and we'll place it right there. All right, we're now generating 4 units every 5 seconds. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it isn't, really. When you think about it, it's actually not that much. 4 units of power every 5 seconds. Considering the last time I played this game, I had a base that was generating somewhere in the high hundreds, maybe even thousands. So yeah. Okay, well. So stuff that I've got in here at the moment, which is just that machine, and of course these lights in here are using 117, and I've got a capacity of 125. That's cutting her pretty close. So we need more batteries. So iron bars, electronic parts, silver. Yeah. How are you doing? Beautiful. Okay. 2 more full batteries. That one's empty. Alrighty then. So, I need a bunch of stuff. I'm going to make more batteries. I can put another battery right there on the bottom of this corridor, and then I can put one top and bottom on that other one as well. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know what I need. I need electronic parts, which means copper wire and iron. How many can I make? 2. All right. Okay. Oops. Meanwhile, we need iron. 79% on this thing, and I've got some freshly charged batteries. So, okay, that's silver. I need iron. That's iron, right? Are you iron? Tell me. Yes, you are. Okay. No, you're not. Oh, really? You do that to me, huh? Hmm. Looks like an iron asteroid, and it's not. I am disappointed. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back over there to get iron. I'm not going that way to get iron, that's for sure. We've got all this ice around here. Okay. Can I make storage boxes? Require iron bars. And I have 4. All right. Let's head back here. So everybody's starter base pretty much looks like this. Unless, of course, you've gone and gotten yourself like a ton of resources and scanned a whole bunch of stuff and built a whole bunch of things to unlock plans, then yeah. All right. Ooh, those are storage boxes. Oh, I don't have wall storage yet. Right, I haven't found any of those yet. Okay, so we're just gonna have to get by with boxes for the moment. And I'm just gonna put a couple over here. Yeah, let's just put you, yeah, right next to that one. Sure. Kind of works. I didn't realize they would do that. All right. Nice. Okay. Let's throw all of our ice in there. Silver, that, copper, organic. Okay, all the stuff I don't need to be carrying on me. Wow, these storage boxes have 0 capacity on them. That's crazy. Those other boxes over there had like double the capacity. Huh. Okay. Well, noted. Um, 2 oxygen, 2 batteries, 2 water, 5 burgers. Could be better. Could be worse. What else? Okay, so I need to go get the rest of the stuff that I've got over in the emergency pod and bring it over here, even though these things have like next to no capacity on them. I need to go visit another dome, honestly. Scan some stuff. I need to build some stuff. Oh, hang on. Can I? No, I don't think I have the stuff for it. No. As soon as I build that thing or that thing, then that'll... Every time we build one of these, it opens up more plans for us. So do I have the stuff to make one of those? Electronic part and quartz. And for that, copper wire and iron. I really wish these things would... I have no iron there. Or there. I've got a bar, but no raw stuff. I really wish that thing would just pull from those. They're in my base. So yeah, we need iron. Oh, man. Yep. Time for a trip back to the old rescue pod. Right there. Pod, my little friend. We're coming back. So, even though I deleted all of my old save games, my achievements in this game remained, which is great. I had one achievement left to get for this game, and it required me to return to my pod right there 50 times. And so, just before I recorded the last video, I popped in here and I was just checking a few things out, looking around, and I returned to my pod a couple of times and actually got the achievement. So, yeah. All right, we'll take everything from there. We'll take everything from there. Give me my tool. Deconstruct this thing. It's got... I cannot deconstruct that. Okay. Yeah, see, this one's got 3 rows. Those ones I built have 2. Like, how annoying is that? I cannot destroy that. Okay. So we can't destroy anything in here. We can't get through that door, even though those are glowing green. Don't bother with that. Don't bother with that. Okay. Well, we got everything. So I was really hoping that I could do something there. But apparently, no. You shall not pass. Oh, wait. Crap, I needed iron. Never mind. We got more right there. Pass through another field of them. Hey, why not? Am I going to need... Yep. We're going to need our mining tool. Okay. Whoa. Just floating around in space like a madman here. Alright, grab that one. Come here. Alright. And this one. Battery's doing okay. For the most part. Oops. As we knock this one out of the way. Alright. And... copper. I see 3 of them right there. Let's go grab them. Because... copper. We need more. There we go. One, I'll grab the other one there. And then we will head over to our new base and make a couple of things and hope that well, one of the first things I'm going to need to make is another battery for this thing, because I'm not going to make it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. That's why we carry spares. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make another battery for that thing. Okay, let's get in here. Okay, for the battery, we need 2 electronic and 2 iron bars. Excellent. There's 1 There's 2 and 2 of those. Inventory is full. You okay? I don't have a problem with that, honestly. Let's go down here. And okay, what are you doing to me here? I have 1. Oh, I need to go right. Okay, okay. We need to go empty some stuff out. Can I get rid of anything in here? Yeah. Absolutely we can. Let's toss the iron in there. That one's now full. Let's throw all of these, the silver. Okay, that one's now full. This is going to annoy me. Can I? No, apparently I can't get rid of that. Okay. Meh. Throw the fiber in there. We need to make... Thank you. There. So it made it. It just held on to it for me. Nice. Okay. Let's go down here. I like the fact that I can still move around, even while I'm in the menu. That is one nice thing. So my power capacity just increased to 250. That's awesome. Okay. So let's go check this. Yep. Capacity is 250. We need 117, and our usable power is growing. Wait. Can I? Yes. Make some more glass. Do I want to make a corridor, though? Or do I want to make another one of these and just add it onto this? We can do that. 3 iron bars, 3 copper bars, and 1 electronic part. Well, I can't make an electronic part. How many of those can I make? I can make 3 of those. I cannot make 3 of those, though. Only 2. We need more iron. Okay. Okay, I have an iron bar there. That makes 3. Sweet. I have a copper bar there. Nice. Good to know. One electronic part. Okay. Copper wire and raw iron. 2 things I do not have at the moment. I have 3 raw copper. I've got silver, gold, and nickel. I have no iron. Well, you know, some days you feel a little iron deficient. Of course, I like to offset the iron deficiency with a little banana bread. Because banana bread's cool. Give me that. Thirst. Again? Really? Hunger. Sure. Top that up. Yeah, we're good to go again. Nice. Okay, well, that one iron asteroid field is, like, not terribly far away. So we're just going to go there. Okay, well, we got a whole bunch right here. All right. Well, a little closer than I thought. Awesome. So we need a whole bunch of this stuff. Grab that. Try not to Smack into the asteroid, face first. Wouldn't that be fun? Like, so how'd you crack your suit? I ran face first into an asteroid. Right. Idiot. Alright, let's... Oop, you're closer. Come here. Silver. Sure. Ooh. That's gonna chew up the last of my battery. One, and switch the battery, and away we go. Okay. So even though it's been a while since I played this game, picking it back up, getting used to the controls again. Yeah. I know. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. See? Nothing to worry about. Okay. So, electronic part. Copper wire. Okay. Right. Make one of those. Cool. I can now make another one of those. Don't want to put it there. Don't really want to put it there. Let's put it on that side. Okay. Hopefully I can put it on that side. I don't know if I can. I should be able to. That. Yep. Okay. There you go. Sweet. We've now got more room. Excellent. Okay. I can put more corridors off this thing, which means more batteries and more solar panels. Okay. So our capacity is now 250. Using 142. Yeah. So what I need is a bunch of these ones, habitat corridors, and also the corridor staircases. Actually, well, what I could do, I can't do vertical corridors yet. We need to go visit the vertical base for that. Can't put anything on a half corridor. I can put them on these, though. So, the T corridor, the X corridor, and the L corridor. If it's got a green dot on it like that, then I can put stuff on it. Even though that doesn't have a green dot on it, the green dot is actually at the top and bottom. And same with this. It's at the top and bottom. Cannot attach a... Bleh. What am I thinking of? Solar panel to one of these, but I can attach them to those. So, if I have a series of... Well, the corridors don't even have to be attached to my base. They transmit power wirelessly. Figured that out last time I played. I had just a whole bunch of corridors just randomly out in space. And I put batteries top and bottom and then solar panels on them and everything. And all the power from that just wirelessly transmitted over to my base, which was fantastic. So I just need to find a spot to place all of that stuff. But now I've got more room over here. I I could do a whole bunch of these boxes if I had more iron bars. And we could just basically go around the room here with the boxes. Cannot stack the boxes, unfortunately. I need wall storage, and then I need the vertical storage as well, which means going and visiting a few more of those domes to scan stuff, and it's going to take a little while. And, well, we don't really have that kind of time in this video. That looks like it's holding a battery. Why? There are only 4 charge slots. Why do you look like you're holding a battery? When you're not. Right? Put you there. Now there's 2. Weird. Okay, let's put that one there. You're charged, you're charged. It's all good. Yeah, we're still sitting at 142. It's cool. Sort yourself out. Right. I really want to organize this a little bit. Give me all of that. Put it over here. Give me that and that. Put these in here. And then let's go back over here. Throw that in there. That. Yep, the glass too. Why not? And then this one. Okay, no ores in here, just all this stuff. Okay. Well, I've got 1 water, 1 oxygen, 1 medkit, and 4 burgers. Not a great thing. How many waters can I make? 5, apparently. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Burgers. I can make 1. Right. We're going to have to go back over to our little rescue pod and collect a bunch more organics over there to make more burgers. Or we're going to have to go over to that one little dome over there and get a whole bunch. Yep, that dome over there, Mox Island, and get a whole bunch of those gargoyle plants that are there. Those things aren't great. Don't give you a lot of food. So really don't feel like using them as a food source. They might grow back. They might not. I don't know. I don't remember. A lot of things I don't remember. But anyway, I think we will just end this here. Yeah, I'm probably going to come back and play Cubic Odyssey. And that'll be tomorrow. And we'll continue building my castle over in Cubic Odyssey. And then maybe Wednesday, I might come back to this one. I might play it a little bit in between and, just gather a whole bunch of resources if I can. And then we'll run around. I'll make up a whole bunch of water and oxygen tanks and burgers and stuff. Be a real party. And we'll just run around all over the place, scan a whole bunch of things, and hopefully get a lot further ahead in here. I do want to get the little car that you can get in here so that I can zip around the system gathering stuff, and then eventually get some warp cells so that we can go through the portal and head off to whichever area it is that they've added to, and see what they've got there. So I'm out of here, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, catch you later.